Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? We are Manny on the field today, honey, because we need to actually go to Sephora, get stuff from the brands that have kicked me off into parties. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I don't really care. I am lucky enough and blessed enough to be able to actually go out and get the stuff, to try it and review and test. I think that when I was younger, like in the career that I am in, especially growing up a people pleaser, I was really like upset when brands kicked me off their PR list. And I would feel like, fuck, they hate me, they don't like me. But I think that was that people pleaser in me. And as a recovering people pleaser, I recognize that. So I thought this would literally just be a fun, little shady video. I'm actually lost. So anyway, that's today's gonna be, you guys. As always, if you guys don't like this video, please don't like me. Please don't fucking watch it, I'll drill that. If you guys want to see what brands have kicked me off their PR list, you guys like the gays.
Thank you to my therapists and gay people.
Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But let's get started. Also, I'm coming from the gym, so I feel like I have a little stinky on me. And this girl just came up to me and hugged me because she recognized me. And I'm like, oh my God, don't get too close to me right now. I haven't gotten anything from Dior in a while, so I'm just gonna assume they kicked me off of their PR list. So I'm grabbing this rose gold glow because it's so fucking pretty to me. This is a hard pill to swallow. I believe that they kicked me off Fenty. No, Fenty, please. They got me, but I do really want to try this new swirl because it's a blurring primer. It's not blurring, and then this one is hydrating. So I think I'm gonna do the blurring one because I do like a little blur to my skin. It's funny because I'm on their skincare PR list. I think the makeup, I'm somehow no longer there. And last time I was here, I actually bought the lavender because it's so fucking, and I love it, by the way. I love this. Let me show you guys another one that kind of hurt me. Oh yeah, Miss Charlotte, she got me, gal. Such beautiful stuff though. Really, really beautiful stuff. I don't know what I want to get yet. The new blur, but I really want to get the Danessa one. If they don't have the Danessa one, I will get this one instead. I did just get one of these blushes last time. They are incredible. This Unreal Lips Nectar Oil. I think I want to try this. We got to get something from Refi. This is another one. I want like a lip pencil or like, I don't know. Let me see. What is this giving? You know what's funny? These actually remind me of the Rhode ones. This is giving Rhode lip liner to me. Let's grab one of those. Okay, no, these aren't new, but the pink powder is giving me the tingles, so I do need to get this. This is from Danessa Myricks. I just love to support this brand. I don't think I'm on their PR list anymore because I haven't got anything new from them. I never got these sticks or anything, so I'm just gonna get that. Okay, for the palette, should I get one of these? I've just seen a lot about these. I've heard a lot about these, and I didn't get them in PR, so I feel like I have to. I want the warm one, but they are out. Oh shit, that shit got blown the fuck out in the back. Oh, they're under construction, I see. How cute is the new little road section? So we are back in the studio. I feel like I need to revamp the background for fall. What do we think? I feel like we're gonna need some fall decor coming up. It's like we're in September already. I'm thinking we need some spook. I got the goods. I secured the goods. I spent some fucking coin, dude. Let me tell you something. Because some of these things are not cheap. Oh, shit. So we have a bunch of goodies of these brands that knocked me right off that PR list. If I could just get on that PR list. Who remembers? Hey, not too much on me though. Let's go and start off with our complexion first. I already put some primer and moisturizer on and I'm good to go. Let's actually go in with the Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer from Fenty. This I'm actually extremely excited for. This is one of my most exciting, like, of all of them here. I'm so stoked about this because I love the fact that it's like this dual concoction. And when it comes out, you guys, it mixes together. So then we have that blurring portion, which I'm assuming is the center part, and the grippy part, which is what it's suspended in. So let's see what kind of primer she is, if it's good. I will say immediately it's quite smoothing. I can immediately tell there's a blurring kind of feeling. It feels kind of like that velvety blur primer consistency. Not so much that it's like silicone, definitely not that level. It's like a much more mild, chiller version of that. Almost like the Rare Beauty one, which I love a lot. It almost, is it Fragrance-in? It almost feels like pumpkin-y. No, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So not only did it mattify my skin, it actually did blur my pores. I actually do see a visible blur with this. Not sticky at all though, so I don't know about the grip portion of this. I mean, it says mattifying and blurring is what it says. It doesn't say anything about a grip, does it? No, it doesn't. What was I thinking? Where did the grip come from in my mind? Lightweight gel grips. See, I knew it. Locks in your look. So maybe it's more so the gripping part is it locks in your makeup all day. Because it definitely does not feel grippy. You know what I mean? So Anyway, I actually think it looks great. I definitely see a noticeable difference. It was actually an immediate blur and an immediate mattifying. This is on the list. Moving right along, we're gonna go in with our like foundation of the video. We're gonna go in with this. This is from Armani. Armani is a brand that I've been on and off their list throughout years of me being a creator. I've been on the Armani list. I've been off of it. They've sent me PR. They've not sent me PR. It's a revolving door with Armani for me. But I love the brand so much. I love so many of their products. So I continue to support because I actually genuinely really like the brand a lot. They came out with a long wear skin tint that's like very skin loving ingredients. I grabbed the shade L4, which is supposed to be like the cool, it was like cool peach or something. I could have grabbed L2, which was their like neutral pink. But I wanted the more tan one because I like to be tan. So we're gonna try this out. It comes in a little pump. This was pricey. I'm actually gonna tell you guys the prices. I'm gonna tell you guys the prices. I already have them right here. The price for the Fenty primer, by the way, was 37 bucks. So that's a lot of money for a primer. 37 bucks. And this Armani, 49. 49! So it's kind of fucking pricey for a skin tint, but we'll see what it's giving. Because I feel like when I swatched it in the store, it looked so pretty on my hand. Oh, we're still going, huh? There we go. Okay, guys, so it comes out. So like, oh, it's running. Okay, it's literally a serum. It's basically a serum. This is a little bit too deep for me. I did kind of know that going in, though. I did. I'm actually gonna take it with a sponge. It's gonna automatically give me a soft, more golden look. This is actually the color of my skin when I do like a bronzing drops moisturizer. That's kind of this. And I just like this tone. I love a little bit of life, a little bit of bronze to the skin. Especially with my vitiligo. I'm like, girl, give me the color back immediately. So yeah, actually, I will say this is really pretty and really natural. Like, this is actually a skin tint. Like, it's not giving a lot of coverage at all. It's just like kind of perfecting, if that makes any sense. Super light. I would say sheer coverage, actually. Definitely not even medium, because it has a lot of my skin peeking through. Medium coverage. Oh, but it's actually so nice and so lightweight. It feels like literally water. I needed 2 drops for the face. Actually, I need a third. Oh fuck, I need a third pump. Okay, we need 3 pumps total for the face to get it to like what I want it to be, because I do want it on my nose. It actually looks so nice. I know it's not really my color and it's a little bit deeper, but I still like it, and I think we can, you know, we'll lighten it in spots we need to lighten anyway with concealer. I will say this looks so stunning. Hit the ears and hit the neck, y'all. I'm kind of shocked by how nice this looks. Like, it just looks so skin-like. I feel like this is actually one you can put on with like your fingers and be absolutely good to go. But it just looks really natural. Like, I'm almost wearing, like I said, a tinted moisturizer. Like, it's like that thin, very bronzing drops energy, which is like actually something I do every single day. Every single day I use bronzing drops, whether it's with like SPF or with moisturizer or something. I'm using bronzing drops every single day. Don't I feel like it's kind of a dupe for this though? I feel like the Maybelline Skin Tint is kind of a dupe for this product. Maybelline Skin Tint has a little bit more coverage, I will say, but the way it looks on the skin is very similar. It's not revolutionary, but it's beautiful. That's what I'll say. So should we go in? Oh, we have I bought this complexion brush from Refy, because I bought a couple of Refy things. I just like the way this looks. Isn't this a cute little brush? I like that it's like an under eye, face. We're gonna use that somehow. Let's go with concealer before we go with bronzer. I'm grabbing the Laura Mercier concealer. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. I've been off of Laura Mercier's PR list for, I think, years. It looked so pretty in the store. Like, I really like this applicator. I like the way it looked. So I really want to try this out. I grabbed the shade C1, by the way. Oh, that's really nice. It's super smooth. It also looks really luminous, so that kind of worries me just a smidge. Okay, this is so nice going on. I was missing concealer. I needed some concealer in my life today. It's pretty luminous in a way. Like, it has like a glow to it, but it's not glowy. Like, it's not like so luminous where it's spooky. It's luminous where it looks like just really nice. Oh, that's actually lovely. This is a banger. Oh, Laura Mercier kind of did their absolute biggest one with this. Oh my gosh, their weightless foundation was so nice that this kind of reminds me of that. So this is part of that line, that weightless line. Okay, it makes so much sense now why it looks so good and just like honestly flawless, because their fucking foundation was so flawless. This one's gonna be a shock. I know, it shocked me too when I didn't receive them in PR. It did shock me. But the House Labs, I grabbed their new Precision Sculpt Shaping Balms, these like contour sticks. So I'm actually gonna bronze up with my bronzer sticks from Lunar Beauty, just to give me some color back to the skin, and then I'm actually gonna contour with these. So let me just add a little bit of warmth with the bronzer sticks really quickly. And let's use this Refy brush. This side could be a little bit denser. Unless this is for powder, then fuck my drag. So now that we're gorgeously bronzed and just absolutely stunning and gorgeous, let's go in with this House Labs, honey. In the shade Chisel, that's the shade I ended up buying, was the shade Chisel. I swatched in store. I swatched a couple of them, but this one seemed like the most appropriate. It's actually quite small and quite little. They're so little and tiny, but you see how they're so fucking cool tone and so damn gray. That's why I'm just gonna take a little bit right there at that little point right there. Tap that in. Because again, this is supposed to be like a contour, right? This is not bronzing. This is to give shape and dimension. So I'm adding some right there. Is it giving cool tone? It actually is. It's quite stunning and it blended really nice. It's very balmy right there. Should I do it on my nose too? We have to. And I'm actually not gonna blend like how I did the bronzer, where I did like a big blend all over. With contour, you usually want to keep it pretty like precise, because you're trying to get a certain spot to give it that look, right? That gauntness. I'm gonna take it down my nose. I actually love how small and precise this is. What brush? Oh my god, you know what brush we're gonna use? We're gonna use this fucking brush. We're gonna use my brush from the Outer Dimension brush. I just wanna lightly tap it. So this one is actually quite pigmented and it wants to like stay in place. Like it doesn't want to move around. It's not so, what's the word? Like it doesn't want to be moved around so much. I can tell in the formula. Like it's not like, for example, this one, the Outer Dimension one, it's like buttery and it blends super fast. This one's actually not buttery like that. It's pigmented and it's creamy, but it's not buttery where it melts immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I actually think for a contour, that's a good thing. It's actually a good thing, because the thing is, if it's too melty, too buttery, then it's literally gonna be like kind of all over the place, and you don't really want that for contour. You want it to be quite precise. I think it looks really fucking good. The color is phenomenal for me. I think that actually fits kind of perfectly. I'm gonna try to add some concealer down the center. I genuinely feel like that's a real ass contour right there. That's a real ass contour. Cause look at my little nose. It looks pinched. I'm gonna add a little bit of cream blush, because I do have a powder blush. I'm gonna go in with that. I'm not on the repeat list anymore. But I'm gonna add this shade from Rhode. I just got this in. This is the new Tan Lines shade, and I just want to put it on. Oh my god, this is the first time using it, so I need to warm it up. There we go. That perfect layer, honey. I really like these Rhode blushes a lot. They're just so nice. Did a hair just come off the Refy brush? A second one. No, I don't like that. Not for what I paid for this. $24 for this? $24 hairs for this? Wow. Mira que wow. Mira que wow. Okay, guys, for powder, we're going to go and set our face. We're going to be using this Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder. Priming, smoothing, setting face powder, and I grabbed it in the pink shade. I had not tried this powder. Like I said earlier, I'm not on the Danessa PR list, but I'm a huge fan of hers, and I love the brand. I just love supporting the brand. I like supporting her. I just think she's amazing, and I think she's like such a sweet light in the like beauty space for artists. Like I feel like a lot of makeup artists can be really pretentious, and especially like celebrity makeup artists, you know what I mean? Like a lot of them can be so pretentious, so like above thou, and just act like their shit don't stink. And I've never gotten that vibe from Danessa, not one time. And she's such a successful makeup artist that I'm like, girl, you could have a stink on you, and she doesn't. However, that does not mean I'm not going to be honest on what I think about the products and the powder. So immediately, it's really thin. Oh my god, it's so lightweight. It actually reminds me of my Lunar Beauty one, which I actually really like. Usually the means are talc free, so I bet there's not talc in this. So will you blur my skin even though you're talc free? Oh, it's beautiful. Yep, it's an absolute win. I can tell immediately how it's setting my skin. Oh shit. Because it's so thin and lightweight, I didn't realize that there's so much on my fucking shit. Woo! Clean it up, Cocor! My skin looks insane, by the way. It looks beautiful. This powder's stunning. I'm very impressed. It actually does remind me a lot of mine, to be honest. And I'm not even saying that in like a look how cool I am vibes. It actually really does. Okay, so you guys, ingredients, I did find them. It's cornstarch modified is the first ingredient, then silica, then talc. So talc is not the first ingredient, but it's in there somewhere, which is surprising. Like I'm just surprised because it didn't feel like a powder with talc in it, like on the skin, because it's so thin. Let's go in with our powder. Let's go in with our blush. This is from Ilia. It just looked stunning. Soft focus blurring blush in the shade Closer. This is the one I saw when I saw it on the little thing. I'm like, oh, this looks nice. This is like one of the only shades that was even left. I'm not even kidding. 36 bucks for one blush. I'm shocked. What the fuck? So this is what it looks like though. It looks stunning. It just looked really, really nice. Cause it almost has like a little bit of a sheen to it. Wait, this is so pretty because it's so soft and lightweight, but it actually does build up. You know, with those soft focus vibes, I'm always like, bitch, are you even gonna do anything? Let's be honest. Like, are you gonna even do anything for me? I'm impressed with this blush because it gives me, again, it does give me a soft focus finish. I wouldn't say it's blurring though. When it says blurring on it, I don't believe that it's blurring because it has a little bit of a sheen to it. So it actually does, you know, slightly emphasize texture when I was smoother before I put it on. I think that's a weird claim. However, I still fucking love it. Like, I still think it actually looks so good. We have to put a highlighter on. Okay, guys, I bought it. I did. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer palette in the rose gold glow. I love a pinky highlight, pinky vibes, so I ended up buying it. So you guys, the one I always use is this one right here. I love this one. This is the basic one. What's it called? Just the Backstage Glow Face palette. Love it, but it's cracked. Like, it's honestly a disaster. So I wanted to grab another one, and this is the Rose Gold Glow. Look at these 4 fucking shades, bro. Let's see what it's giving though. I'm gonna swatch them. So this one is like a really pretty gold. Like, it actually is quite golden. This pinky one looks insane. I feel like that should have had more pigment. That one right here. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, so you know what? These are kind of, yeah, actually all of them have like a duochrome shift to them. So they're actually not that pigmented and blinding like I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more. The only one that has that like pop is really the gold one, which is not duochrome. Because the thing is with me, when I swatch these 4, I feel like I'm getting like, oh shit. Diva, don't play with me. The gold. Don't play with me! The pink. Diva, the bronze. This is what I was expecting of these. I'm gonna have a fucking bitch fit. I swear, I'm gonna have a bitch fit right now. Dear Mr. Royalhampton.
Dear Mr. Royal Hampton.
I'm gonna take this pinky one. Okay, it actually looks really pretty on the skin. You can see like a definitive pinky glow to that. I was just expecting more. Taking a little bit of that whiter one as well. Right on top. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong, it is pretty. I do like the color, and I like that it can be built to get it to like a good spot. I think it can. But when I just watched those 4 compared to these 4, it's like night and day to me. Maybe I have to get to the layers first, you guys. Do you think that? You have to really get through it to get to a good spot. I don't know. It just is not giving to me. Jury is out because I did not expect that at all. I'm gonna do my brows and kind of add some bronzer to my skin. Actually, some powder bronzer. We'll do this baddie right here. And then we'll do lips and that. Okay, guys, so we're back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. The cat's eye. Well, I mean, it's the helicopter hands, but now that I'm a cat's eye, I'm an icon. You know. It just be like that. Added some powder bronzer. Should I like bronze my neck? I do feel like my neck is giving pale girl summer while my face is giving warm girl winter. You know, still pale as fuck, but like has more color. Okay guys, let's go move on to our eyes. We're gonna be taking the new Urban Decay Naked Shaped Multitasking Palette in the shade Cool. They didn't have any more of the warms left. And honestly, it's so funny. I feel like there has to be a mistake. Urban Decay is like fucks with me heavy. We've literally done partnerships together. We've done so much together. I've done with Urban Decay that there's just no way I'm off their pair list. But I did not get their setting spray and I did not get these. So I'm like, there has to be some type of mistake. This didn't happen. This is what it's giving. I do think that overall the concept is really cool. I love the idea that's like a slide open and it actually has some creams and powders and shimmers in here. That I just think is overall a really cool vibe. So I want to try it out and I want to swatch some of these creams. Okay, they have like some color to them, but they're not like super strong, the base wise. Like they have a little bit of pigment to them, but not the strongest ever. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they're not full coverage, but they're not nothing either. Why don't we take some of the brown one? This like neutral, cool brown, that middle one right here, and we're gonna put that on the lid, on the outer part. Actually, just on the lid in general, because I'm just curious what it's giving. Okay, I don't know if it's literally the shade of my eyelids right now, but there's no color coming off, which I do find very strange. We're gonna take that warmer brown tone, and I'm actually gonna put that on my lash line. Okay, see now there's color. Maybe it just was like, it could have just already been the tone of my eyelids. So the brown is showing up, but again, it's more sheer. I think these are literally meant to be like bases and not have a lot of pigment to them. Like I genuinely don't think that they're built out to have pigment. Urban Decay is known for pigment, honey. Like they want to be a pigmented girly, and they are. They have a lot of pigmented stuff. So the cream is a little odd. It is almost like not emollient enough. I actually wish it was a little bit creamier. It feels like stiff, almost Play-Doh-y. It has like a stiff Play-Doh-y kind of consistency, and I don't love that consistency overall. But it's giving us depth, and we're actually getting somewhere, which I do like. I think we're gonna go pretty cool toned with the look, actually, because of the color story here. I do want to go cooler, you know, and see, let's go and go in with the matte shade. Look at that. That's a lot of pigment right there. And that's this shade right here. If you guys have this or have swatched them in the store, what do you guys think? Do you guys feel like the shadows, like the creams are nice? Do you like them? Or do you feel like it's like not giving? What do you think? I'm very intrigued. I'm gonna take that cool toned purple matte right here on the outer corner just to set. Okay, yeah, there we go, there we go. We're building it. We just have to add like a good, decent amount. But not a ton, I would expect more. Again, I would just expect a little bit more. Okay, maybe you just have to get through that perfect layer and just really break through. Huh, this is a confusing palette. I'm confused. Okay, let's swatch them, like, I'm gonna swatch this shimmery white. Honestly, a good amount. These actually remind me a lot like the Naked palettes, like the actual shimmers from that. The tones are really giving for me. Like, I love the coolness of it. Like, I want to use that taupey tone. And I think I'm actually gonna take this taupey color. I'm gonna put that like in the beginning part. So the shimmers are like a shimmer. Like, it's definitely not like a metallic. It's not glittery. It just gives you a sheen. But a lot of the Naked palettes, like, that's what they had. They had like tones with a shimmer to it, but they didn't have like a lot of glitter and glitz and glam. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eyes off camera and see what we can come up with and get it to a spot that I really like it. But it is quite a confusing palette because the creams I don't love, but the powders are nice. The shimmers are nice, so it's like kind of confusing to me. But I'll be right back. So this is the final eye look. What do we think? I only have mascara on. I know. A shock. I know. Mascara-wise, I'm actually using the Essence one, the Waterproof Essence Lash Princess, which is one of my favorite mascaras of all time. By the way, I added this white shade to the inner corner of the look, and I actually think it turned out so sick. I really like this white tone. But yeah, I don't know, the palette to me, I think that if the creams were more emollient and had a little bit more pigment to them, I would feel like this is an absolute banger. Like, I really would. I feel like because the mattes work really nicely, and the shimmers aren't cute. They're cute. They're shimmers. They're not like metallics. So I do feel like it would have really been a banger if the creams were just a little bit better. But it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just not like the best Urban Decay palette they've ever done. We're gonna go in with our Refi. So I ended up doing a lip combo from Refi. I grabbed Stone Blur Liner. So you guys, this blur liner reminded me so much of when Rhode came out with their like peptide liners that were like, you know, blurry. And it's supposed to give you like a lip blur around the lips. And then the thing is, the packaging is so similar too. So which was first? Which was first? Was it Rhode was first, or was it... We're just gonna try it still anyway, but that's completely unusable. That's gonna have to be returned because that is like, it's dried out maybe. I don't know what the problem is with that one. So I'm gonna use this. Dude, this is literally so like the Rhode ones. It's actually crazy. And then give you that like blurry, like kind of border to the lip, like just exactly what the Rhode ones do. How funny. Which was first? Do you guys know which was first, the Rhode ones or these? But I think it's such a fun product. I just like these kind of things. I like that blurry soft look, especially if you don't want something too harsh or too like, you know, intense and sharp. I personally like it, even though mine is like absolutely destroyed and it's falling out. This is in the shade Stone, by the way. I grabbed it in the shade Stone. See how they're like not full coverage? They're sheer-ish. They're like medium coverage. This is such a hard to explain formula. People were like up in arms about the Rhode ones, so this is very similar. If you don't like the Rhode ones, you won't like these. 1000%. I think it's quite pretty. I just think it's a cool effect. I think it's something unique. I think it's something different. For the lippy, I did the tinted lip gloss in the shade Blush. Okay, it was coming out clear and then it became a color. Woo! It looked lovely. And I actually like this metal tip. It feels really good, really hydrating, really moisturizing. Tackier than I would want. Not like super sticky. It's not sticky. I would not say definitely like a sticky vibe. But there's definitely some grip. There's some grip to it, you know? Not necessarily sticky. I like the more lighter weight feeling. However, when they have more of a grip like this, you guys, it helps keep the lip gloss or lip oil, whatever it might be, on longer because it has that stick to it. So usually things that are feeling more oily tend to come off a little bit faster. These tend to stay on a little bit longer because they have that grip to it. So even though it physically feels weird to me, I don't love the feeling, it will last longer. Not obsessed with the feeling. However, I do think the shine and the nourishment of it is beyond. Like, I actually think it looks so stunning and the shade is gorgeous. If you don't mind a little bit of a thicker slightly stickier gloss. I think you'll really like it actually, a lot. Maybe that's a glassy ass lip. I love it. Okay, and last but not least, you guys, of our kickoff list is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush New Matte Blur Setting Spray. I don't know the last time I got a Charlotte Tilbury PR product. I have no freaking clue, but I love the brand. I think they're amazing. And I do want to try this out because it did look really interesting. And I've seen things online about it where it actually does blur your skin. However, it makes you feel really tight, and I don't like that. So I'm actually really intrigued to see what she's going to give us. I shook it. Definitely shake it. It has a ball, a shaker ball in it. Let's try this out and see what she's giving. Oh, my arms already feel tight, honey. Oh, it's gonna work. Oh my god, it's so blurring. You guys, I have a soft filter over my skin. I'm not kidding. I feel like I feel a little bit of the tightness in my eyes, like on my upper eyelid. I think it just needs to dry. It's almost like liquid powder. I really wanted to try the Danessa Myricks like liquid powder, but it wasn't in the store, so I couldn't. But I feel like this is kind of what I imagine it to be. Like that it literally is giving me a like powdered finish. It looks powdered. This is really cool. I really like that a lot. And that is it for today's video, you guys. Testing out this full face of brands that kicked me off their PR list. Like I said earlier, it is what it is. If I was, you know, maybe 5 years ago, I'd be a lot shadier, a lot nastier. But I've grown, I've learned, I've changed. You know, I'm just a lot better of a human being. But, you know, it is what it is. As a creator, like, you get put on and off PR lists all the time. And it's a privilege to even get PR in the first place. So I'm just happy to be able to go out and also support brands that have supported me in the past. I have a lot of makeup already. I'm gonna be real. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, I love you. Back. A tiny little nose. Oh my god, I can't fucking breathe. Why'd I sound like fucking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? Come inside. I don't know what's happening. I'm actually not well. Maybe for the thumbnail? I don't know. Okie dokie.